Is it really possible to be heart attack proof?
Is it possible to be heart attack proof? I don't think there's any question that when you are eating this way, you are really restoring and maintaining what I would call an endothelial fortress. So if you have an endothelial fortress, even if you've got cholesterol that's higher than many of the societies in medicine suggest, or maybe you've got an ApoA type of cholesterol, if your endothelium is an absolute fortress, you've made yourself heart attack proof. Especially, by not eating foods that are going to injure it, and that can be done. And that's why we see so many cultures on the planet where heart disease is almost virtually non-existent.
What makes you think a whole food, plant-based diet is the optimum diet? Many doctors recommend paleo, low carb, Atkins, or keto diets. Why is there so much debate? Do you know something they don't?
What we have to do is, when you see all the different magazines, books, television shows about all these different diets, I always like to refer to what my good friend John McDougall said about that plethora of other things out there that are bestsellers. And he said this: people love to read good things about their bad habits. And what I always suggest to patients if they have a confusion is look at the author and see what research they have done and whether they have been able to publish their research in a peer-reviewed scientific journal. Because that really is almost a basic minimum to get clarity on the authenticity of the research. But if you were to ask me, what are the studies that have taken patients who are seriously ill with heart disease, put them on a diet, and have their disease not only be halted, but see evidence of disease reversal? I don't see that we've ever seen that with a DASH diet. We've never seen it with a Mediterranean diet. We've never seen it with a paleo diet, keto diet, Atkins diet, Barry Sears diet. And these are all kind of reputable people, but if you were somebody out there trying to find a diet which seems to have the best track record, as a matter of fact, as far as I know, it's whole food, plant-based nutrition is the only nutrition, both as an Ornish's study and our study, that will take and reverse heart disease.
In October of 2015, the World Health Organization said red meat has the same level of carcinogenicity as smoking cigarettes. Please explain this.
Well, this has taken a number of studies, but it's increasingly apparent that when you look at the larger studies that are available out there, there's no question that red meat has simply earned this reputation by apparently there's something sufficient about animal protein in red meat that leads to the development of cancer of the large intestine at a much greater rate. And and that's been replicated on a number of occasions, enough so that everybody in the World Health Organization from around the world was able to put together a consensus that red meat had the same level of carcinogenicity, the threat of getting cancer, as did smoking. End of story.
In terms of heart disease, is there a difference between eating beef, chicken, turkey, fish, cheese, milk, or eggs?
Yeah, it's a question of whether you want to be shot or hung. Yeah, you can get heart disease with either one of those.